This movement was evolved or was grown out of necessity. In the 1970s and 1980s in Colorado, Chicano art was not recognized as an aesthetic form. It was a very difficult position for the artists at that time to be able to have opportunities to exhibit and to be respected for the work they did. What changed was the political movement of the 1960s and 70s, the Chicano movement, the farm workers movement, and all the different opportunities that those movements opened the doors. During our time, either you were present at the moment or you were gone. At that time, if you firmly believe that women's values were important, you better put it up in the canvas and you make it your statement. Our lives were a little difficult at the beginning, but we never lost hope, and we formed a wonderful organization called CHAC, which is the Chicano Humanities and Arts Council. When that organization came to fruition, we had the opportunity to exhibit and sell our work, and for us to begin to develop our name. And that is actually over 30 years ago.
I met Luis Abarca in about 1980. Luis Abarca is a Mexican national who came here to the States with virtually no money and became a very successful businessman. Luis had a profound interest in the civil rights movement and just the whole Chicano experience here. Luis, became familiar with what was going on in the movement.
So he developed this idea of bringing very important Latin American and Mexican artists, the best that he could find, invite him into Denver, and then invite the Chicano artists to have a conversation.
Many artists at that time who were working together and talking together and painting together what was in their corazon, what's in the heart, and expressed it in all the different ways that they did. All of us made a difference together.
What makes this exhibit significant is the participation of artists such as Manuel Martinez, Steven Lucero, Arlette Lucero, John Encinas, John Flores, Carlos Sandoval, Carlos Martinez, Daniel Salazar, Ramon Kelly, all of those people who contribute to the movement of the Chicano art in Colorado. This exhibit for me is a way to remind people of the great contributions of Chicano artists to the art scene in Denver. And also is to honor my peers and to tell them that the work that they have done have opened doors for the new generation of Chicano artists and the new Latino aesthetic.
I felt that art was a good medium, to educate our people and to continue the long artistic expressions that we've had for thousands of years, on our Indian side and then the Spanish side with our European side, because we're mestizo people.
As for the legacy and what we have brought to the city, I see young artists who are now doing their art, inspired by the artists that you see here.
The art is expressed in our DNA.
It's what connects you to yourself, and connects you to your community, connects you to everyone around you. I see the history of what we did, what we are doing, what we will do. It's beautiful.